Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's such a wonderful day. I am so thankful to God because He has blessed each of us to live to see another day. It's such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful blessing. And I am grateful. I am so grateful to God. He is our all in all. He's our everything. He's everything we would ever need, want. He is our everything. I am so happy to be with you, dear God. As I sit before you to speak, I pray to you that my soul you will keep. And if I should die before I finish, I pray to you, dear God, in the name of Jesus, that any outstanding sins will be forgiven. Amen. This is Point of View, and I'm Shirley point of view, and Cleester is working. I've already spoken with her this morning. Merethah is working, and Eula is working. And so on Thursday, Cleester said that she is off work, and she, God willing, will be with me on Thursday. I am so happy, so grateful. Everything today, I am going to talk about dedication, loyalty, and commitment. Are they related? Dedication, loyalty, commitment. Are they related? And I am going to just go right into that. I'm grateful because the Lord has blessed us all, like I said, and I know sometimes I repeat myself, but it's being grateful because of God being who He is at all times, never different, always the same. He is a wonderful God. He's a just God, and that is a part of me. It always will be a part of my life, and I thank Him because He is just, He is loyal, He is kind, He's dedicated to us as our Heavenly Father. He's loyal to us as our Heavenly Father. He's committed to us as our Heavenly Father. Yes, He is. And so, in turn, we're supposed to be dedicated, loyal, and committed to Him also. So, I'm going to go into what I have today about dedication, loyalty, commitment. Are they related? Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate you. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. I am so thankful that you're here. So thankful. And I think, let me get back up here and see what I'm doing here. I've got my, uh, let me try something here because I want to bring this up here on the do my monitoring here. So forgive me, my head is turned to the side, but I'll be through here. And I'll get this up, and I have it up. Okay. So hi, thank you for being with me. You're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You are awesome. Yes, you are. And I you know how I am with these clothes. They just get twisted on me. So I'm trying to get it straight. Okay. They get twisted, but hey, that's me. I'm down to earth. I know how to be when I need to be, where I need to be, when I need to be, how I need to be. And I thank God for that. Years, 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 years of dedication, loyalty, and commitment. Now, are these the same? Dedication is the quality or state of being dedicated to a person. And I know it's using that word again, and I don't like it when it does that, okay? But we'll get on down to it, okay? So it's a state of being dedicated to a person, a group, a cause, etc. It can also refer to the act of dedicating or the state of being dedicated. Dedication involves complete and wholehearted devotion. That's where I'm getting to. Dedicated, it involves complete and wholehearted devotion, especially to a career, to an ideal, or something. It can also refer to a ceremony. You know, we have dedication ceremonies for, we dedicate, uh, do we dedicate babies? I know we Christian babies, but whatever we're devoted to and we're committed to, we do dedication sometimes to those. We even dedicate buildings for a certain cause and a certain name and all of that, okay? So it can also refer to a ceremony in which something such as a church is dedicated. Loyal, and then I'm going to go into the loyalty and then I'll go and break them all down. Okay, thank you for being with me. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. Loyalty means faithfulness to an individual or a company or a cause. One can be committed and loyal to a job, but situation becomes tricky when one is committed to someone who has divided loyalties. And so, are these related? And some people use these words interchangeably, but all of these words are different. They are different, okay? Now, commitment. Commitment means making a promise to someone or agreeing to do something and then fulfilling it. It also can take a meaning of willingness to put your soul and and work hard to a job or to achieve something. So those are the three definitions for it right now. Now, number one, what is a dedicated personality type? I'm going to go in order the way that I looked them up. What is a dedicated personality type? There are many different personality types. Of course, we know that in this world, okay? And each one has its quirks and its characteristics. Each one has its quirks and its characteristics. That's life, okay? That is the way life is. Did I go all the way down? I think I went all the way down. I did. Oh, let me get back up here. I'm using my notepad today on the computer. Okay, a dedicated personality. There are many different personalities in the world. Hi, thank you for being with me. And each one has its quirks and its characteristics. So if you're curious about the dedicated personality type, so this blog is for you. And this blog is coming, I think I got this from Bing, I believe, Bing, I believe. But at the bottom, I'll tell you exactly where I got it from. Okay? There are many types of different personality types in the world, okay? So in this post, we'll discuss what defines a dedicated person, as well as their strengths and their weaknesses, okay? So we'll also, in this blog, okay? I didn't write it, someone else wrote it, okay? In this blog, we'll also provide some tips on how to get along with a dedicated individual. So, if you're interested in learning more about this fascinating personality type, just keep on listening to me, okay? So, here's a quick definition. Dedicated personality types are defined by their focus on personal growth and development. They have a focus on personal growth and development. So, they are always looking for ways to improve themselves and their skills, and they are highly motivated to achieve their goals. Those are dedicated people. Dedicated personality types tend to be very organized and disciplined, and they are often excellent at time management. So, is that us? Look at yourself. Does that define you? Okay. So dedicated personality types tend to be very organized and disciplined, and then they have great time management. They set high standards for themselves and are always seeking to meet or exceed their expectations. Dedicated personality types are usually very independent and self sufficient, and they prefer to work alone. Hmm. Does that make you think? Okay. They are typically very analytical and rational, and they make decisions based on logic and reason. Talking about dedicated people, okay? Dedicated personality types are often highly intelligent and successful, and they can also be perfectionists who are extremely hard on themselves. My goodness. Wow. I'm thinking as I go along, can you see yourself in this? Can you see yourself in this? Okay. So, what are dedicated personality characteristics and traits? So, here's some of the most common characteristics and traits of someone who has a dedicated personality type. Okay. Now, they are often very passionate about their work and hobbies. They have a strong sense of personal responsibility. Dedicated types are loyal and committed to the people and things they care about. And that's a fact. To the people and things they care about, they are very loyal. Oh, yes. They like to plan and organize time efficiently. This type of person would tend to be quite independent thinkers, okay? And they can be quite stubborn at times. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, how can you tell if you have a dedicated personality type? How can you tell? I think some of us have already seen us in those that we just went through, okay? How can you tell if you have a dedicated personality type? Determining your personality type can be difficult. It can be a difficult process, and the sheer number of options available can make it seem daunting. Okay, luckily, and they say luckily, I say fortunately, there are a few indications you can use to help you identify if you have a dedicated personality type. Signs that point to someone who has this type of disposition include having consistent goals, setting themselves up for success by being organized and prepared, staying focused, and taking responsibility for their journey. Taking responsibility for their journey. They also tend to go above and beyond when it comes to self reflection and evaluation to ensure they are meeting all of their commitments. Oh, yes, so you know anyone like that. Talking about a dedicated personality, a person who's dedicated to whatever they put for themselves to do. Whatever they choose, whatever they do, they dedicate themselves to it. By recognizing these patterns, individuals can gain insights into their personality type and focus on developing specific skills that may help them achieve more in life. So, benefits of having a dedicated personality type, here are the benefits, okay? Here are the benefits. So we're going to go both ways, okay? People with the dedicated personality type are reliable and hardworking. People with a dedicated personality type, they are reliable and hardworking. They are the ones you can always count on to get the job done, whether it's at work or at home. They take their commitment seriously. So there's that word, commitment. Okay? They take their commitments seriously and they don't like to let people down. People with this personality type also have high standards for themselves and others. Okay? So they expect a lot from those around them and they are often disappointed when people don't meet their expectations. Oh my goodness. Wow. However, dedicated people can also are also loyal and supportive friends and family members, okay? They are also loyal. Yes, dedicated people are. They will always be there for you no matter what. And when they do commit to something, they will give it their all. I'm talking about people who are dedicated. So if you're looking for someone reliable and hardworking, look for someone with a dedicated personality type. So now, having a dedicated personality type does have its challenges too, okay? It does have its challenges. Here I go, y'all. Okay? Challenges of having a dedicated personality type. Having a dedicated personality type comes with a lot of challenges. Okay? It has its positives and it has its negatives. Okay? So the first challenge is that dedicated types are very hard on themselves. They are always trying to improve and be the best they can be. This can lead to a lot of self doubt and insecurity. Another challenge is that dedicated types can be very stubborn, and we saw that in just right up above. Before we got to this, they can have a hard time letting go of the things and of things and moving on. Yes, dedicated personality types. These are some of the cons. Okay, they have a hard time letting go of things and moving on. This can make them seem inflexible and unyielding. Lastly, dedicate dedicated can sometimes be too giving. They can put others' needs and their own before their own and above their own and end up feeling used or taken advantage of. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you being with me. I certainly do. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, dedicated types are usually very successful in life because they are so driven and so motivated. And just above that, while there are some challenges that come with being a dedicated personality type, there are also many benefits. Also, many benefits. So, dedicated types are very successful in life because they are so driven and motivated. They are also usually very loyal and reliable friends. So even though there are some challenges, the benefits of being a dedicated type do outweigh the negatives, okay? So let's discover your personality today. All right, discover your personality today. Let me see, did I put under there where they came from? Those definitions came from being bing.com, okay? Now we'll go to the next one, which is it loyalty? The traits of a loyal person. The traits of a loyal person. And I got this information from divineuwellness.com. Okay? divineuwellness.com. Loyalty means, I'm going to do the definition again, faithfulness to an individual or a company or a cause. So one can be committed and loyal to a job, but the situation becomes tricky when one is committed to someone and has divided loyalties, okay? So when you're committed and then your loyalties are divided, that can be a problem. Loyalty is one of the most important qualities to have in a companion. It is one of the pillars that provide support to a relationship. If you have this virtue, then you can have a successful personal, professional, and romantic relationship. You can have all three of those if you have a loyalty personality trait. So, staying loyal to someone or something also improves mental well being. The meaning of loyal differs from one person to another. So, however, there are some common traits that indicate loyalty. There are some common traits, okay? Because from one person to the next, loyalty may mean something a little different. Okay, so if you know about these traits, then you can identify whether someone will be loyal to you or not. Don't these lessons or presentations come at just the right time? And I look at this and I see every time I ask God, and I do consult Him before I come on this World Wide Web, or before I do anything, I consult Him. And it always ends up being a help to me too. Always. And that's what makes me so happy. And knowing that it is uh, a leading of God because it helps me too. Okay? So here are a few traits of a loyal person: honesty. They stand by you and take a stand for you. They respect boundaries. They celebrate your success. They have a positive outlook on life. They invest in the relationship. They don't have conditions in a relationship. And I would say no unreasonable conditions, okay? All right. Number one, honesty. We're going to take them one by one. Honesty in a loyal person, okay? A loyal person will value honesty above everything else. And this is the primary trait, okay? A loyal friend may not agree with you on every matter. However, he or she will never be pretentious, okay? Next, a loyal person will always, you hear me? Talking about honesty. A loyal person will always let you know the truth, even if the opinion does not match with yours. A loyal friend will always want the best for you and will never lie, LIE, or pretend to make you feel better. That's a loyal person, a loyal friend, okay? Because they want the best for you as well as for themselves. They don't want to see you go down in a negative way, all right? Number two, they stand by you and take a stand for you, okay? A loyal friend will be a friend in need and will stand by you through the tough periods of your life. Have you ever had someone, an acquaintance, and I don't call everybody friend, I don't do that, okay? Because everybody doesn't stick closer than a brother or sister, all right? So, a loyal friend, they stand by you and take a stand for you. A loyal friend will be a friend in need and will stand by you through the tough periods of your life. Whether you go through breakups, suffer from an illness, or have to withstand other difficulties, you will never feel alone when you are with a loyal friend. These are things to take to mind and heart, okay? Because this is so true. They will provide you with emotional support, even if there is disagreement. They will catch you whenever you fall and will try to heal your wound. They will never hurt your feelings by saying, I told you so. Oh my goodness. Isn't this good? Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will you please share this? Please share this. Somebody besides you and me needs this, okay? And the only avenue that they can get this from me is through you, okay? Thank you so much. A loyal friend will always stand up for you. They will not just be nice to you, they will prevent others from spreading rumors or lies about you. Their friendship will be authentic. A loyal friend will never criticize you in front of others, even when you are wrong, and will always stand up for you. Talking about a loyal friend. Number three, they respect boundaries. People who are always loyal to their values and beliefs are more likely to stay loyal to their friends. A loyal friend will stand by you at all times. However, he or she will set boundaries based on their values or beliefs. They will set boundaries, okay, based on their values and their beliefs. They will not let anyone abuse or misuse their loyalty for personal benefits. Alongside having boundaries, a loyal person never disrespects the boundaries set by their friends, their family, or their significant other. Respecting boundaries is a part of trust building exercises for couples to help them learn to build trust and give space to their partner. Yesterday, I watched a movie. I like to watch movies. They help my mind, be free. Even though I know these things are happening somewhere in the world, but I'm seeing this and I'm engulfed in it. You know what I'm saying? And so it takes my mind off of the things that are around me. Okay, and I'm not saying not completely where I won't know, what's going on. If I hear something or something doesn't seem, you understand what I'm saying. But I like to watch movies. I was watching this movie yesterday called Devil's Pond. I think that was the name of it. Devil's Pond. And you might want to watch it, but it's about relationships, it's about boundaries. Okay? It's about dedication, loyalty, and commitment. It's called Devil's Pond. Watch it. Watch it if you get a chance, if you watch movies, okay? All right. It said respecting boundaries is a part of trust building exercises for couples to help them learn to build trust and give space to their partner. And number four, they celebrate your success. Now, I want to say one other thing about television. I like the Equalizer. I like the one Denzel does. I like the one before that, and I like Equalizer with Queen Latifah. And this past Sunday, there was an episode that broke my heart, but I know that it happens. And I'm talking about boundaries, talking about respect, talking about dedication, talking about loyalty. If you can, you look at that, okay? They celebrate your success and like my daughter and I were talking one time, and my children they tell me, they keep me up on things, and they were saying, let me see, art imitation imitates life, and so people say that's not true. But hey, I'm telling you, if you watch television, there's some truth to some of that stuff in every story, okay? And it's loyalty. Let me see, what is it? Art imitates life, and then life imitates art too. Okay, so either way. So now, talking about a loyal person, they celebrate your success. They celebrate your success. Jealousy is not the trait of a loyal person. If your friend or partner is loyal to you, then you will always find him or her celebrating your success with as much zeal as if they are celebrating their own success. They will genuinely be happy when you achieve a goal. And you know what? Vice versa. So if you have a loyal personality, they have a loyal personality, I think you'll do well, do very well together. Number five, they have a positive outlook on life. It is hard to find a person who always has a positive outlook, irrespective of what happens in life. However, a loyal person will usually have a positive outlook on life. Whatever goes on, there's still a positive outlook. They could be in their deepest mode of hurt, grief, and they can still find something positive to say and look at and look up and look forward to. Always. Okay? Now, according to relationship counselors, a person with a positive outlook on life will apply this attitude to relationships. Thus, they are more likely to be satisfied in a relationship and are less likely to deviate. Okay? They won't be looking outside. Okay? Number six, they invest in the relationship. A loyal person will invest in the relationship. A loyal friend or partner will invest in a relationship and will try the best of their ability. Try to, the best of their ability to keep it intact. However, it takes two, TWO, to tango. Okay? So therefore, you have to reciprocate The love and care received from your friend and partner if you want the relationship to last for a lifetime. See, I just said that. Just said it just maybe a minute or so ago. If you and your friend have spent months or years together, then this is a sign of loyalty. Oh, yes, it is. It's a sign of loyalty. Number seven, they don't have conditions in a relationship. Talk about a loyal person. A loyal friend or partner will be with you unconditionally, as personal relationships do not depend upon contractual interaction. A loyal friend or partner will never ask you to do anything in return for help and support. Never ever, okay? So, however, unconditional love and support are welcomed by everyone, and reciprocating the love and support received from a friend or your partner will strengthen the relationship. Yes, it will. Now, we come to the conclusion of loyalty in this part, okay? Human psychology is complex, or we could say complex. It is difficult to determine whether someone will be loyal to you in the future. However, the aforementioned traits are generally found in a loyal person. Okay? So look for those. So these tips, there might be some helpful tips in both personal and professional life. If these traits are present in someone you have recently met or in someone who is already in your life, then this person is more than likely to remain loyal to you in the future. How about that loyalty? Number three, we're going to go to committed. We're moving right along, aren't we? Oh, this is so good. This is so good. I love it. Now we're going to seven characteristics of a committed person. Seven characteristics of a committed person, and this is from Nancy Sutherland. And this is Ezine articles or Ezine articles. Is ezinearticles.com. And I'm going to do the definition of commitment. Thank you so much for being with me. I truly, truly appreciate you. Commitment means making a promise to someone or agreeing to do something and then fulfilling it. It also can take a meaning of willingness to put your soul and work hard to a job or to achieve something. Okay? So, these things here, I still haven't put the other little things in there. So, what's keeping you from making the commitments necessary to live your dreams? What's keeping you from it? Okay? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you afraid to take on more things to do? Are you unable to try again because you were unsuccessful in the past? All these things are reasons that keep you stuck in one place and give you permission not to try again. You don't know what you can accomplish until you give it a try. So you have no idea how powerful and that you really are. You have no idea. None of us really knows how powerful we really are. But if we don't put these things to practice, we will never know. We will never know. It's all right to fail, and I read that somewhere, but don't give up. Okay? It's all right to fail, but don't give up. Don't quit. Okay? And I talk about Elder Davis. Nothing beats a failure but a try. That's what he would say. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Okay? So, if you let go of all fear, you would be unstoppable. You would be unstoppable. But what do? The answer is simple. You say what you're committed to, then you take action. This is how your dreams become reality versus success that only happens to other people. We see other people and we say, oh wow, they're just doing this, they're doing this, they're doing that. You can do the same thing. We can do what God has for us to do in our lifetime. Nothing beats a failure but a try. It's all right to fail because we've all failed at something. We'll fail at something again, but don't give up. Okay? So, how can you get committed? Learn what makes you a committed person. Number one, committed people make commitments. Okay? Committed people make commitments. All right. They stick with their commitments because they said they would. Words such as maybe, should, or can't are absent from their vocabulary. So that maybe I shoulda, coulda, would, and all that stuff. Hey, number two, committed people believe they can fulfill their commitments. They can visualize the finish line and believe they will accomplish their goal. Because their beliefs are so strong, not accomplishing their goal isn't even part of the equation. Number three, committed people say what they are committed to. They bring their dreams into reality simply by using the power of language. It's amazing what they accomplish once they say their commitment out loud. And let me see, there's a scripture and it talks about what a man thinketh in his heart. So is he. And then there also it teaches us if we speak it, it will come to pass. Okay? If we speak it, it will come to pass. And talking about the tongue is very powerful. Okay? And we can use it in a positive way because it is very, very powerful. Speak the things into existence. Okay? So, a committed person, they bring their dreams in reality by using the power of language. It's amazing what they accomplish once they say their commitments out loud. Number four, committed people invest in their commitments. Committed people, and I know it's using commitments. Hey, commit, all right? Committed people. Oh, I did it again. Let me go back to number four. Every time I do my scroll button, it messes with me. Okay, well, I went back to loyalty. This is good. I'm going to get here. Okay, here I go. Committed people believe they can fulfill their commitments. Committed people say what they are committed to. Committed people invest in their commitments. They invest their time, they invest their money, and they invest their energy into their commitments. Their commitments become so important that they rework their lives around it. Number five, committed people are realistic about their commitments. They give themselves permission to explore different avenues and are nice to themselves along the way. So that's very important. They give themselves permission to explore different avenues and are nice to themselves along the way. Sure, there may be setbacks, but mistakes are viewed as opportunities rather than something to avoid at all costs. Okay, that is good. Number six, committed people form a bond with their commitments. Their commitments become a part of who they are. not something they are trying to accomplish on the side. This approach makes their commitments fun and not something they have to or should be doing. Okay? There is a difference. Let me do that again. Their commitments become a part of who they are. When you're a committed person, it becomes a part of who you are, okay? And not something that they're trying to accomplish on the side, okay? This is major, okay? It's prioritized, it's priority, okay? This approach makes their commitment fun and not something that they have to or should be doing. Number seven, committed people are passionate about their commitment. And I know you might be in a project right now. You've done several projects before and you were committed, totally committed to those projects. And you got them done, okay? Number seven, committed people are passionate about their commitments. Their passion touches, moves, and inspires others around them. This passion carries them through to the end. To make the commitment necessary, so make the commitment necessary to live your dreams and don't stop along the way. In return, you will discover that you have the freedom and the power to make your dreams a reality. Oh, yes. Now, isn't this the reason that you were created for greatness? Yes, we were all created for greatness. Greatness. Okay. Wow, this is so good. And hey, I have completed this whole session here. I am so, so glad. Isn't it wonderful? So, are you loyal, committed? Are you totally committed? Okay, so what did let me get this. Okay, dedicated, loyal, and committed. Are they related? Yes, they all work together. They all mean something different. They all work together. Sometimes people get one mixed up with the other, but that's okay. That's why we have all of this information out here where we can go and look it up and find out for ourselves, okay? So I really appreciate you being with me today. You're wonderful. You are great. I thank you for being with me here on Point of View. And on Thursday, God willing, I'll be back here. Cleester will be with me. We will be here by the grace of God. I don't know what we'll be talking about that day, but I'm sure that whatever it is, you will get something good from it, get some information, and it will be good for you, okay? So now I want to go to my announcement here. Let me see if I can pull that up. And I don't think I don't think you can hear that. Let me see. My announcement about me. I'm getting ready to do a production. Well, there. I was thinking I said two, but there are really three of them that I want to do, and hopefully I can get them done. We can get them done in 2023. But I did put out a, what is it they call it, a heads up, because I will be auditioning for parts for these productions, and they are really really good. They are really really good. Some I wrote years ago, and so now I'm committed, dedicated, totally committed. I'm loyal to what the Lord blesses me to do. What is it? Loyalty, commitment, and dedication. All of those, and I want you to be a part of it too. And if you look at that, my heads up, I said, nobody is too old, and we're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun. So just contact me. Nobody's too old. Everybody is welcome to audition. I will set the audition date, but I need to hear from you. I need to hear from you. And if you've never acted before, if you've never done anything like that, come on anyway. If you have a desire to do it, I'll find a place for you. I promise you, okay? I promise you. So you see the heads up on YouTube, you see it on Facebook. So I believe you've seen it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I'm not going to keep on jibber jabbering because I've done the subject. Dedication, loyalty, commitment. Are they related? I love you so much, and God willing, I will see you along with Reedy on Thursday. Don't forget, radio station is going. I'm going on 2 years. I think I'm going on 2 years. Might be longer than that. And then there's so much. Don't forget the seasoning. Don't forget my jewelry. I do greeting cards also. And if you have something that you would like to say to someone and you can't think of exactly what to say, then just let me handle it for you. And it will be in such a way that whatever needs to be said will be uh, seasoned with grace. Okay? So that's ESPO greetings and more. Then is something else I have out here, but anyway, you can see them on Facebook. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Enjoy the remainder of your day. Thank you so much for being with me. And I haven't seen the messages on here yet, but I will get back with you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the remainder of your Tuesday. Okay?
Oh God, I'm calling on you. Oh God, I'm enlisting the saints to pray. Can you hear me? Can you feel it? Can you hear it? Can you feel it?